Hello everyone, welcome to Bedrot. This is pretty much a game about a woman bedrotting in her bed, pretty much. I saw this game on itch.io. I thought it'd be quite interesting. It had really high ratings. I think it's mainly like a visual novel. And also I don't know how heavy the topics are going to be in this game. So you know, if you're made uncomfortable by topics of like mental health, like severe depression and stuff like that, please click off this video. You know, while you're at it, check out my other stuff if you want. Quite appreciate it. Yeah, so let's just get into it. So, new game. This game contains swearing, files, flies, trash, and bedrotting. We'd like to give you a spoiler. Would you like to view the spoiler content warnings? Heck yeah. It also contains themes of depression, isolation, despair, and agoraphobia. Yeah, so if you're triggered by any of that, please do not watch this video for your own sake. Reader discretion is advised. Now, dear reader, let's begin. How long has your life been like this? You haven't a clue. But given your situation, you don't care about that. Rise and shine, Alice Abbott. Ugh, what time is it? Time really shouldn't matter to you, not when you're just going to stay inside all day. Whatever, I'm just going to do what I do best, sit and watch TV. It's gotten so bad that you can't even bring yourself to get out of bed. You know, look around, you find yourself having to click on everything in the room. Nice little built-in tutorial. See, you've been meaning to call someone to fix this. The last stench of rotting wood is nothing for you. Not when you live with flies. God. It's you. Your sad hermit little self. As if you didn't know that already. You wouldn't have lost your head without this lovely contraption. Wanna watch something? F yeah. You switch TV on. Just like every single day. People always tell you to be consistent. And here you are, consistently staying in bed and watching TV. Even though you do this every day, TV's flickering and light still burns your retinas. You switch through the channels. News, sports, questionable stuff, kids shows. You settle on My 30-Day Wedding. Yes, you know it's about everything and that show is staged. But you like it. You like seeing these people being petty towards each other. Seeing them beat the shit out of each other over silly little things like soap. Remind you why you're even here. I know that some might think that I'm missing out on life. But I'm perfectly fine missing out on people. Even if My 30-Day Wedding is staged, you can't help but feel that there is some level of truth in the pettiness. You remember how you actually attended class and some boy began trying to prank you? And by prank, I don't mean silly things like dialing random numbers. I mean shit like dumping... what? Trying to dump acid on you? And it was all because I didn't want to work with him on a project. Maybe I came across too harshly when rejecting him. A massive part of you believes that the world is a shitty place. But this idea that it's maybe your fault is tempting. Step back and think of it some more. At least if something's your fault, you can fix it. You switch to the news channel, you feel like watching something informative. Good evening, citizens of Liberty City. Evening? Not surprised, more disappointed in yourself than anything. You used to wake up at the crack of dawn to get shit done. Now you wake up at the crack of dawn to lay and rot. You bring your attention back to the TV. Thoughts aren't good for you. So we bring you a grillish case? I don't know. A murder. Another one just like every day. Yes, I know you see this shit every day, but this one is so bad that we have to show you. You zone out a bit while the reporter talks about the crime scene. About how the victim was found under Cardinal River with half her face burned off and her breast on. Ugh. The victim was named Emma Greenwood. Your ears perk up. You remember that she was one of your classmates back when you went to class. And she was also one of the only people to check on you. You're sure that she was a good person. She sure as hell didn't deserve to die in such a horrific way. Why is the world like this? How is it you can do everything right and still something horrible happens to you? You decide to sleep again. And just like every night, you don't dream. On one hand, if you don't dream, you can remind yourself that this situation does suck. Plus, you don't have nightmares about how a stranger is going to bust in to strangle you. On the other hand, sleep is getting boring without dreams. Sleep just consists of your random thoughts bouncing off of each other. Too much like when you're awake. Rise and shine, again. Even though you got well over half a day of sleep, your eyes are still glued shut. Not to mention that the sunlight makes you want to clamp your eyes. You don't enjoy sunlight. You don't even go out to feel its warmth. It's just a nuisance to you. Something that stops you from... Can't think of what it stops you from doing. What am I doing? What am I even doing with my life? Wrong way, that's what. It's in the moments like these where you question everything. No, you didn't question it when trash began piling up in your room. Nor did you question it when people showed up your dorm with bills, letters of expulsion, all that good shit. Now the sunlight is hitting you, you question it. Part of you wants to go over to the window and cover it up with something. But you also don't want to see the dent you left in the bed from how long you've laid there. Makes everything feel so real. You hide from the light. You hide from the light under the wrinkled covers. You don't even sleep under there. You lay awake. The sunlight barely penetrates the thin fabric, but it's better than your eyes being fried. There is nothing to distract you from your thoughts under the covers. Nothing but the faint buzzing of flies around the garbage. You try to make out little conversations flies might be having. Anything to distract you from your mind. After what feels like eternity, the room is dark again. You prop yourself up again. Just another night of nothing. That's what I expect. Just like every single night since you caged yourself in here. The only difference is now you're realizing how miserable it is. See, it's only now that you realize how overpowering the stench is. You feel bad for whoever lives on this floor of the dorms. That guilt isn't enough to drag you out. Why do you even have a trash bin if you never use it? Chew. Oh, sorry, say this. As if you didn't know that already. This. Huh? What's this? You can't discern what it is, but maybe it's a plant of some kind. You don't know what it was living off of. Maybe off of the food scraps under your bed. Maybe off of the decaying wood. No use in wondering about it though. No use in worrying about anything now. You lay back down your bed, stomach completely empty. As the days go on, you feel like your head's becoming more empty. You remember how you were younger. When you were younger, the lives of you and your younger sister are filled with joy and whimsy, as much as you get in Liverpool City at least. You know that your sister's off being productive, working in forensics of some kind. Heck, she's probably working on Emma Greenwood's case right now, and as you rot. How would she feel if she saw me like this? Everyone in my family thinks I'm off getting some psychology degree. They'll think I'm actually doing something with my life, when I'm just rotting. That's the best word for it. I used to be something, someone, and now I'm just some husk. Remember when Emma used to come and check up on you? She asked if anything had happened. You tried to pinpoint what happened. You're still trying, to be quite frank. At least if something did happen to you, the state of your life would be justified, right? Maybe it wasn't a single bad thing. Maybe it wasn't a single bad thing that happened. Maybe it's just a bunch of smaller things piling up. Even though you've slept the better part of your day, even though you spent the better part of your day sleeping, you're too tired to think. You just want to rest. It's been long overdue. When you wake up, the sun blaring on you and your little plant friend. Ugh, why is there so much sunlight out here? Which is usually all dark and gloomy. Why is it all bright now of all times? Sometimes you think that it's sunny because you're not out there. Self-aggrandizing? Fuck yeah. Funny? Hell yeah. This okay. At least it's funny in your mind. Seeing the sun reminds me that everyone's out there doing stuff. At least tonight people are doing what I do for the most part. Eating, watch TV, sleeping. But I know that's not true when the sun is shining. You lay back down again. You truly hate being reminded of what you could be doing instead of laying in bed all day. You know it's your fault that you're like this. You struggle to sleep for the day, lost in thought. I know that some people out there feel the exact way that I do, but it manifests so differently for people. Some people just turn to alcohol. Some people turn to adrenaline hunting. Some throw themselves into their work and become even more productive. I think that those people are more productive than I am. Even the alcoholic and adrenaline junkie. Because at least they're putting themselves out into the world. Why do my feelings manifest in this way? Night falls yet again. Just like every single night. Do you know how insanity is defined? You really should, considering that you barely survived one semester of university. No answer? Ah, shucks. Explains why you stopped attending class. Insanity is when you do the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. That's exactly what you're doing. The thing is that I know nothing's going to change. No shit it isn't. I know that every single day is the same. But how different am I compared to other people then? Alright, good point. The way that you view it with regards to insanity, you're the same as most people. People go to university expecting to outshine their peers, even though they're reusing the same study habits from high school. People go to work every single day doing random stuff for an apathetic boss, expecting that out of all of the other employees, that they'll be the ones to get rich. It's all the same to you, except for the fact that society doesn't consider what you do to be productive. You do miss blissful ignorance. You hate being able to see the system for what they are. You hate that you can't just go along with it like everyone else, even though it's all the same. The difference is that all those people are happy, while I'm not. Ah, don't be such a Debbie Downer. Maybe you should watch TV to return to your usual state of apathy. Yeah, let's watch more TV, I guess. Now looks like TV's off. You don't remember turning it off. Guess to finally cut the hair explains why the lamp's off. This day was coming. And now you're the one source of entertainment that's gone. All that keep me occupied now is my thoughts or sleep. Why does it matter that the power's gone? Most of my time is spent sleeping and thinking anyways. White noise rings in your mind, your stomach grumbles while with hollowness. Your eyes just don't want to stay open. Regardless of you sleep for 3 or 18 hours, your eyes want to stay clamped shut in eternal slumber. Your eyes give in, darkness is all you can see. Your other senses are heightened, but they feel dull. You know that it smells slightly worse in here than usual. Used to the stench of mold and rotting wood, but you're beginning to pick up the odor of decaying meat. The flies are gonna love that. Wake up from another dreamless night. That's good, nothing reminds you of what you're missing out on. And it's night. You sit there for only a few hours, or for an entire day. Probably gonna fall right back asleep any minute. You're starting to wish that you'd stay asleep forever. Plant. This plant looks different from yesterday. It smells different too. I think this might be the source of that decaying odor. Wouldn't make much sense though. How could a plant be growing and decaying? See, it's you. Sad little. Even then, you're beginning to lose her. A very useless TV. Let's see what else. Can make out anything in darkness, but you're sure that the maggots and larvae are feasting in the takeout container. Ugh. Looks like the floor has become your trash bin for tissues. Here, barely smell the rotting trash from here, mostly because it blends in with the rest of the odors. Oh, this game is very visceral. It's close to blocking off the exit. It's not like it matters. I was never going to leave in the first place. Quite the thought of despair here. But it's true, there's nothing out there for you. You sure that no one in your family cares. You sure that even if you finally did go out, you'd be miserable. Hell, that one person you remember being kind to you, who ended up dead. What does that mean? Does that mean you have to resort to assholery if you want to live? The worst part of it all is that even after thinking about it, you don't know the root of your issues. Maybe it was a bunch of small things snowballing up into something massive. You can't even figure out the smallest things. You fall back asleep for a long, long time. And again, it's dreamless. You come to realise that maybe you don't dream because your mind itself is a prison. No. Oh, the plant's getting bigger. Whatever this is. Smells like blood and guts spread around the room. Oh. Something rot overpowers you. So wait, am I like basically like dying? Is that what it's trying to tell me? 'Cause that's depressing as hell if that's the case. You haven't bothered to clean that up. Too much a hassle when you already live in filth. Looks like the floor has become your trap. Oh, I've already seen that. Can't make out anything darkness. Yeah, I've already seen that one. It's too late for you now. The exit's blocked. You're too late. The vines rot guts. Substances stay wrapped around you. You even try to fight it. You want to scream, but you're too tired. Strange tentacle poke through you, stitching you straight to the bed. You never intended to leave in the first place. Not for a long time, at least. But now you're truly chained to the bed. You expect to regret it all. You don't. You have no dreams to live for. So your nightmares become your reality. End Bedrot. Was that it? Oh my god. That was very well done for what it was. It was very short. I guess it didn't really need to be any longer. So I'm guessing the end was pretty much her, because throughout the whole thing it basically said that she was like starving. So I guess that whole thing was pretty much her just not eating and just slowly dying. So pretty much the end was her rotting into the bed or something similar across the lines of that. That was a good game. It was, I think I was only around like 10-15 minutes long. I did say it was very short, but well done. That was amazing. Let's see the credits. Let's see, where's the person that wrote it? I can't find it. Yeah, just anyways, all of these people, good job. Very good game for what it was. A little free game I found in itch.io. I really didn't expect it to be that good. It really says a lot. It's a very interesting, like, way to tell a story like that. Anyways, this has been quite a short video, but if you enjoyed this one, consider subscribing if you've watched this long. Anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.